There are so many days where I do not feel motivated. Days where I'd rather stay in bed, scroll on my phone and tell myself, you know what? I'll start tomorrow. Or I'll wait until I feel more inspired. But lately I've been learning that the life I want to live isn't built on motivation. It's actually built on consistency. Not perfect consistency, not waking up at 5 o'clock every single morning and magically becoming my best self overnight. Just small promises, kept over and over again. So today, I decided to show up anyway. Not because I feel like it, but because the person I'm trying to become needs me to. I hope you enjoy this video. So this is actually the night before. I find it really helpful to be consistent when my days are mapped out into to-do lists. It sounds really simple, but I found that if I wake up without a plan, I spend half the morning trying to decide what I should be doing, and usually that means I end up doing very little at all. Writing everything down the night before gets it out of my head and onto paper. It means when I wake up, I already know what the priorities are and I can get started straight away. It also makes the tasks feel a lot less overwhelming. Instead of carrying around the vague feeling that I have loads to do, I can see exactly what needs to be done and tackle them one at a time. For me, consistency starts long before the day begins. It starts by taking a few minutes in the evening to make a gentle plan. It was 35 degrees at the start of the week and it was meant to go down to like 24 and it's still 30 degrees. It's Friday today. I know it looks weird, but I usually don't break out the curls until after I've been to the gym, and I will just like throw it up into a messy bun in its structured curls and you can't really tell, and then I break them apart when I get back from the gym. It makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. It does look weird. I'm getting into a really good routine and I usually go to the gym every weekday, and then I'll sometimes go on a Saturday morning, sometimes I won't, and Saturday is my rest day and I do ballet on Sunday, so I don't do gym in the morning. I really don't want to go, however I am going to go because I'm really trying to focus on building consistency and routine at the moment. I know my life is a little bit uncertain because I'm not working at the moment, and as soon as I get a job or a contract or a day in film, my routine is shaken anyway. However, I just would like to be in a routine. To be honest, what I'm really doing is I'm building reliability with myself. I want to know that if I go to bed and decide I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, I'm going to actually do it and there's no like excuses. The only excuse I think I would make is if like I start my period and it's really heavy and I'm in loads of pain, maybe then. I knew my period cramps were not going to be kind to me today. I'm really working on at the moment building that accountability and reliability. If I was in a job, I would do it for someone else so I could do it for me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm working on at the moment. And I think it's going well. I have been sticking to my routines, going to the gym even on days when I feel like I don't want to. I just left the gym. I feel so good, considering I didn't want to go. I feel amazing. This is why we go to the gym, because you don't find the motivation to go. You go and it gives you the motivation to go again. I could go on a run. If you needed a push to go to the gym today, this is your push. Whoa, she's crazy. This will be love. I just wrote out my morning pages, and I wrote a lot about how I'm really focusing on accountability and consistency at the moment. And that's consistency in my routine, consistency with posting on YouTube, and holding myself accountable for that. I wrote about how, like, you can't just write out a perfect plan of what your life is going to look like and achieve it at the same time. Like, it's just not possible to be consistent when you change every part of your day, if that makes sense. So you have to understand that even though you're trying to hold yourself accountable and go to the gym every day, eat healthy every day, edit YouTube videos every single day, sometimes you can't do it. This morning, for example, I was meant to get up at 7 AM and I did not. My alarm went off, and it's very rare that I snooze an alarm, but I did this morning. I didn't sleep very well and I woke up at about 8, 9. And that's a part of my holding myself accountable that I'm like, I was meant to, but I didn't. And that's okay, because I also didn't want to go to the gym, but I managed to do that. It's the small wins that you do achieve. You can't just dwell on the things you don't do. You have to celebrate the things you do. Okay, so it's kind of extreme of me to say that you're changing every single part of your day. You're probably not. The point is, when you're building your dream life, it's easy to imagine changing everything overnight, waking up and suddenly being perfectly motivated, productive, and disciplined. But consistency doesn't work like that. The habits that actually stick are the ones you build slowly, one small change at a time, one promise to yourself at a time, because consistency isn't about becoming a different person overnight. It's about making small changes that make sure you can keep showing up for yourself day after day. I've got my coffee. My mission for the next hour and a half is to edit my Versailles vlog. I have been a bit slow at editing this week because I love the footage so much. I don't want to mess it up, and yeah, I guess that now leads me to this position where it's Friday and I want it to go up on Sunday and I have a lot to edit, so I need to get my head down. I'm feeling tired. I've been staring at my screen for a long time. I still want to keep pushing. I've got quite a bit more of editing that I want to do before I properly stop and have a break. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying editing this vlog. I feel like I really have put a lot of pressure on it to be really good, when actually I need to just make a video. Like, it doesn't have to be anything. I have not had enough water today, so I'm filling this up. I'm also going to drink some of my AG1. I've been really bad and I'm just not drinking this at the moment. I wish I loved it more than I do. When I drink it, I feel the benefits of it. I feel really good in myself. And when I don't have it, I can tell that I haven't been drinking it, like now. But I don't enjoy the taste. The reason I buy AG1 and not like a cheaper greens powder is because of the scientific
backing it has. I'm feeling a bit stressed and I feel like maybe, oh my god, it doesn't fit. The ice cube doesn't fit in the thing. Here's to building good habits. I face my fears more than I have been telling it all these days. Do I risk it all? Come this far. Boy, I believe in us.
You know what? Singing, just standing in any random room in my house and singing, is actually sometimes a distraction from being motivated and consistent. I just sing all the time, all the time. My neighbours must find it so annoying.
I wonder if my neighbours think I'm unbearable. So I am terrified. I wonder if it should go here. So a rule that I live by in my day-to-day life is if it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. And sometimes I don't want to, but it's a rule that has really carried me into my adulthood, and it's something I'm really grateful for that I've adopted. It's just like you're doing your future self a favour by just doing the thing now. Cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning. My joy. I'm gonna be a granny and have honey on toast. Hello, I'm back. It's now 5 p.m. There are 2 things I want to do before I go and make dinner. So I'm gonna get my head down, play some calming music, and yeah, let's do it. I'm quite obsessed with this song at the moment, which is The Piano by Sleeping at Last. So I'm left-handed and my hand always looks like this after I've been writing, because obviously when I cleaned my desk earlier, I was like, why do I have like little black marks on my desk like this? And it's because when I'm writing and I leave the page, my hand takes the ink with it and it ends up on my desk. Hello, it's now 6:30 p.m. and I'm gonna go make dinner. One thing I haven't done very well today is manage the tasks on my to-do list in terms of how long they would actually take me to do, which makes me a little bit behind, but also I'm not behind because I've done all the things. It just took me longer than I thought, if that makes sense. And while I make dinner, I'm gonna listen to the audio book of this so I just want to keep reading, to be honest.
I actually filmed this clip quite late, but I had a burst of energy and motivation and I wanted to sit down and just do some work. Lately I've been thinking a lot about starting a business, so in my evenings and spare time I've been researching and taking notes and simply trying to figure out how to start a business. I don't have all the answers yet, but I think that's the point. You need to know exactly how something will work before you start. Sometimes consistency isn't about showing up, it's staying curious and taking the next small step.
Hello, it's currently 10:52 and I'm still at my kitchen table. I just wrote so much. I've been here for a little while. I am starting to get like really strong period cramps, so I think maybe it's time. I haven't completed everything I had on my to-do list. However, the things I have completed today I'm very happy with, and I'd rather give things my full time and attention and give them the time it takes to do it than like rush something just to have it ticked off. If you're watching this video, I just want to remind you that you are enough. You are not defined by your to-do lists or how much you manage to get done in a day, how productive you are. You are, as yourself, a living, breathing human, and that's enough. Good morning. It's Saturday and this is quite abnormal for me, but I barely slept. I don't know what time I went to bed, maybe like 11:30, and I woke at around 3 and now it's like 4:20. Did I say that already? I can't remember. And I was lying in bed, and because I'd been awake for like an hour and 20 minutes, I was like, I might just get up, and the sun's coming up. It's Saturday. I'm gonna carry on reading, drink some tea, and yeah, just have a really slow Saturday morning.
There is something magical about being awake when it feels like the rest of the world is still asleep. I spent some time reading, journaling, and editing my video, and honestly, this kind of calm and slowness, it was exactly what I needed. I'm such a morning person, and waking at times like this really remind me that it doesn't always have to be high energy and intense. Sometimes it's just making time for the things that matter to you and returning to them little by little. Hello. I've had a bit of a day. I woke up really early. It was really nice. I had a really nice morning. I decided to go back to bed to sleep. And I did until just gone 9. As soon as I woke up, I knew my period cramps were not going to be kind to me today. I took some ibuprofen and I was like, I'll take this now and I'll go and quickly brush my teeth, grab some breakfast, and it'll be fine, I'll be fine. I couldn't get to the bathroom because I was going to faint. Like, I literally couldn't stand up without feeling like I was going to faint. That's how bad my period cramps were. I got into the kitchen, I was like, I'm literally gonna faint, so I lay on the sofa. I don't know how long. I was like really cold and I just felt dreadful. Eventually I was like, okay, you need a hot water bottle. This pain is not something you can manage on your own. I actually can't remember what happened between leaving here and getting into the living room. What did happen after all of these dizzy spells though, I threw up. I managed to get myself to the bathroom in time, luckily. But yeah, it wasn't fun. Now I'm feeling okay, I'm feeling better, but I'm aware that as soon as painkillers ease off, I'm not okay. And if you're wondering, Kirsty, why don't you go to the doctors? Yes, I will, because this is not normal. If you're wondering now, I'm getting ready because I am going to see Beetlejuice the musical. I'm so excited. Guess where I am? Guess So this vlog is a little bit different to my usual videos. There haven't been any big adventures or exciting plans. For the most part, it's just been me at home working away on different projects, making to-do lists, editing videos, and trying to move my life forward one step at a time. But honestly, I think that's what consistency looks like. It's not always glamorous, it's not always exciting. Most of the time it's showing up when nobody else is watching and doing the things you said you were going to do. Because every time you follow through on a promise you've made to yourself, you build trust with yourself. And I think that's what consistency really is. Not being perfect and not being motivated all the time. Just learning how to be reliable to yourself. Little by little, day by day, until the life you're dreaming about starts to become the life you're actually living. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you managed to find some productivity and motivation this week, but if you don't, remember to always be kind to yourself.